Hey, howdy. Well, today is a most auspicious day. It is two different milestones, both rolled into one. It is both episode 400 of YNO Project. I keep wanting to say Yumatuki, but it's not just Tuki. And it's also my 1000th video on the channel, which is kind of insane. This channel has come a long way, and all things considered, I really haven't been doing this for very long. So, I started today in Tuki, but that's not going to be the plan for the whole time, because I've got a wheel here. So, the plan from here is I'm going to finish out this entire wheel. I don't know how long this is going to take. I might take breaks at some point and just like pause the recording, go get lunch, and then come back. But I'm going to clear out this entire list of deep locations. This is basically going to be a redux of the Grand Tour that I did at 200. But this time, I'm also including a nice little smattering of non-Tuki locations as well. And I think there were actually more in the Grand Tour than there are here, but I actually intend to clear out this list. Because last time I think I got like 80% of the way through and I was completely exhausted. So I'm going to hold back a little bit. But I'm interested to see where this goes. Whether we immediately start with a... Ooh. Right away we're starting with a location I've never been to before. Awesome. So the area that we need to go to is Forest in Collective Unconscious. Which is pretty deep. So let's head over. But it's been fun these past few days. I've been working hard on my little projects. I ended up publishing the Guppy's Tale thing finally. Though just the non-video portion. I ended up publishing the formal write-up of it. Which was cool. It was it's very odd. The way that all of this has worked out. Because I don't really want to post it to standard social media, though maybe I will at some point. It would be extremely funny if I managed to, what if I managed to, repackage everything and post it on LinkedIn or something like that? Just, some social media that no one would expect, that is just repackaged as a business post. I feel like that would be kind of hilarious. But I've been getting feedback, and, I'm not usually on social media, but... Oh. Awesome. This is an area that I ended up finding really early on initially, right? This was either in the very first Collective Unconscious one, or it was the first one, within the first three, I would guess. I'm already nostalgic for this area, and I haven't even been playing Collective Unconscious for that long when you really think about it. Aw. The creature. But it's been an interesting experience for sure, and I think I am going to continue to post my posts and assorted weird stuff onto Tumblr as well. But I'm slowly making progress on the video, and the video will be out basically when it's out. My soft deadline is the end of the year, and considering how fast I was able to blow through the write-up, because I assumed the write-up was going to take until November. till like the end of November. But I was able to rattle out the entire rest of it in one day. Which, you know, is cool. I have no complaints about that because it means I get to focus on other things. Because I am still in school, I still gotta deal with that as well. But the assignments are winding down, so I have more free time. And I've even been tooling around with an idea that I had. Is this the right way? I can only hope so. Yeah, it is. Wow. This place looks gorgeous. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh. Toy World. Toy World? Now hang on a minute here. What do you mean, Toy World? Hmm. It's a very different take on what I would imagine for Toy World, especially considering its competition in Tukey. But I like it. Oh. Oh my goodness. I am excited to work on a few other projects, because something else that I have on the back burner that I've been mentioning for God knows how long is that I eventually I want to start making games in Love 2D. Wow, this looks cool. Wow, wow, wow. Something about the way that this area is drawn is really captivating. That's so cool, man. But I have a lot of ideas for what I potentially want to do. And it's all gonna depend on free time. Hello. Ooh. Is that a hand watching TV? Ooh. Shoot. Hmm. This is the kind of world that I can really get behind. Very like strange. Strange and dreamlike. I feel like that's ideal. Zen Garden. Yeah, this is the next area. Interesting. Very, very cool looking. It's It's weird to think about a Zen gardens because it's a term that has been kind of taken over. It's a term that has been kind of taken over by oh, I see, by Plants vs Zombies in the common vernacular. But Zen gardens are a thing. Oh my god! Can I do that again? Wait. Holy smokes. Did I mention that I love this game? Okay, those are real walls. After dot flow, I can never really be sure. I still have flashbacks to the rainbow maze. Oh my god, the art style. Oh my god. It's so gorgeous. Whoa. Oh wait, shoot, I should close Discord. Discord go away, Teams go away. I'm busy. I'm busy perceiving wonders over here. Okay, this is, like, bar none, this is the coolest interpretation of the docks that I've ever seen. This is gorgeous. I swear I saw a house made out of lines. There you are. So does this lead somewhere? Hmm. I wonder what the heck the map looks like here. The toy tree. Yeah, okay, I think that's everything around here then. This is, like, again, if it needs to be said, again, this is so utterly gorgeous. I wonder if there's any interactions with Idola. Uh... Oh, I'm stuck here. Equipped either Soulfire or Spectral to see a lone girl. Oh. My apologies. Ah. Oh my god, it's a wake-up event! Whoa! Have we seen a single wake-up event in this game? I don't know if we have, because even Agoraphobia ended with a connection to an area that wasn't finished yet. Wow. Oh my god, that was absolutely gorgeous. Because, like, I have to wonder if you are, like, how would you even begin to make pixel art like that? Like, the flames in particular. Like, the way that the flames would, like, lick and expand, and, like, how would you even start to do that? It's so gorgeous looking. Actually, I have an idea. Let me take all of these and put them in a external notepad so I can come back to them. Just so I don't get distracted from this path, let's do the rest of the CU ones. And it looks like Inverted Park, yeah. This one I think I've been to before, but I'm more than fine with revisiting locations, especially if it means I get to see cool stuff I haven't seen yet. So, Inverted Park, it's Lavender Ruins. Is it you? It is you. Oh, over there. I'll admit I'm a little tired right now. Daylight savings... I'm not gonna say daylight savings hit me hard because daylight savings time is technically over, but, I'm sleepy. I'm just a little bit sleepy. Next is Bleeding Ladders, that's this way. I'm eepy, and there's a lot of things that I want to do today. But I'm getting this one out of the way first because I said I was going to ages ago, and it requires me to be in a space by myself. So, like, now that I have the time, I have the space, may as well take advantage of it, right? Soulfire? No. This is very Yumaneki. It is fascinating to see other people's interpretations of the same material, because, like, at the end of the day, these are all fan games of the original Yumaneki. And I mean, I'd almost describe it as a similar kind of thing as Lisa the Pointless, where people have made, like, fan games of fan games of fan games to the point that it's not even really a fan game anymore, and it's just its own work. And it just insists upon itself like a Ouroboros and continues to evolve. But at the same time, like, you can still trace its roots. Just not super effectively, but you can. And it's funny to see how Lisa wears a lot of its Lisa wears a lot of its inspiration on its sleeve. Okay, Shattered Realm. Okay, I am going the right way, because that other path is to Scarlet River. I need to be wary of chasers, because these areas do have a lot of blood. Oh. Yeah, this is a chaser area for sure. But there's a million things I haven't done that I still want to do. And quite frankly, I've got all the time in the world to do it. I just need the motivation, which, motivation is hard to come by. But I'm trying my best. Ooh. Achromatic positive hellscape. Again, some of these names are fantastic. How do you enter this? Oh, right, there's a door. Oh, right, it's this location. This location's really cool. I like the green and purple here. But I've got ideas, and, having ideas is one thing, producing results is another thing entirely, but I've got plans for some funny stuff. Whoa! It's a good screenshot. Yeah, and again, it's interesting to see how these different fan games have different takes on the weird things that were present in the original Humaniki, like the Rave Cube. Oh, it's this place again. It's Lumen, right? Lumen lights this up. I gotta check what the path is. It's been a minute. Because our next set is Tormented Grounds / Lonely Citadel. Shoot, right. I think both will lead to Morningland, if I recall correctly. So let me just see what I can get away with. Oh, well, I went in a circle, but I did find the light. I did find the light switch. So it's right, 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 left, right. Okay. Down and then left. Oh, yeah, because this is, presumably this is Tormented Grounds. The Tormented Grounds spot right there. Nope, it is not. Where exactly is this? Is this the entry? This is Neo Aztec Club entrance, isn't it? Shit. Okay. Sorry, I imagine this is frustrating as hell if you actually know where you're supposed to go here. Yeah, because that's a landmark I need to slowly get over to. Okay, now I'm diagonally up from that static. Oh, got it, yeah, so I can't do that right now because I'm on the opposite side. That's my end goal up there. Oh, yeah, I'm very close. Boop, boop, boop. We're in. And I'm gonna grab the map and then immediately leave because this place has chasers. Slow chasers aren't harmful, fast chasers put you back in petrified catacombs. So it's down a little bit and then left. We gotta book it. And is this the place that's the really big, like, waterlogged area with the hands that, like, slap you back if you go the wrong direction? I fear that might be what this is. Oh, yeah, it totally is. Shoot. And my goal is turntable antechamber. Uh, looks like I need B. Yeah, so G goes to F. F is all the way up there. Oh, I see. So that only blocks you if you triggered the blood thing. I ended up doing that the previous time I was here. C, B, A. A is here. Hmm. Excuse me, putting my phone over there. Looks like I'm gonna have to deal with the loud sound. Apologies in advance, cover your ears and all that. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Yeah, and then G leads to F. F is over here. E. Yeah, it looks like I need to go down to B. Oh, no, I see what I'm supposed to do here. Because D, there's a connection all the way over there where D is that leads over to the other side. So I just need to go down to D and then go from there. And then D connects with E, which is up here. There we go, there we go. I'm remembering this. Hello. And I still gotta go and find the rest of the masks, because I was actually fairly close. We got the maid one, and we're still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. That is faster than I was expecting. D, yeah, and then it's the opposite direction to A to B. Oh, has some variations. I thought this had some variation depending on item. I misread that. Actually, I never saw this. I don't think. Yeah, lots of like cool iconography. Perfect. And then this is B, so I need to go from B to C to turntable antechamber. I often wonder how a game like this would perform if it was marketed towards a more mainstream audience. Like I don't know how to say that without sounding very pretentious, but like a game in league of something like Undertale or Everhood, where it's like taking the like ideas of a game like this and then doing other funky things with them so that it has a little bit more gameplay to the game. I wonder how that would do. Right, and this is Inverted Park. That, man, it's so cool. This game is amazing. It's the greatest to ever do it. Not necessarily. There might be some that did it better, but I'm not even sure what it is. So, because it is exceedingly difficult to compare games like this. Because even when I was talking about Lisa before, Lisa the First, I don't even know how I would compare it with a game like Yumaniki or Collective Unconscious, even though there's clear inspiration. Because Lisa the First has a very different game plan. Like, it goes about the things that it does specifically to tell a story, and to tell a very dark, depressing story at that. But all the same, it has a lot of the hallmarks of this style. It has a lot of, like, very large areas where you need to hunt for specific things and just perceive nothing. I mean, quite frankly, I think about it. A game like this that's advertised to a wider audience, it might just be Amori, huh? Which, I mean, it's weird to consider, because Amori is a fantastic game. That being said, I almost wonder if I would want a different game to be the representative of this genre. Not necessarily because it's bad, but because it's... I feel that a lot of what Amori does is... It's infused a lot more with, like, a traditional Earthbound or Mother 3-esque long-form RPG. Not to say that that's a bad thing, but... I don't know. I feel like a game that I would want to see would be something more akin to Everhood. That's more, like, weird and psychedelic and, like... It uses... A game that would use Yumeniki as more of a springboard than just, like, a source of inspiration. But maybe I'm just being picky. I feel like Amori is fantastic representation for this genre. And the lines can be blurred very easily, because at the end of the day, Yumeniki is inspired by Earthbound, and all the games that are inspired by Yumeniki, a lot of them are also inspired by Earthbound for different reasons. So I feel like it's fine. Like they're all brothers and sisters in a weird kind of way. Areas like this are very meditative. I enjoy them a lot. And it almost makes me wonder, like, the concept of the Strand-like game. Like, this is something that I've thought about quite a bit. That idea of a walking simulator, but being portrayed in a negative light. It's always kind of perplexed me. Because Death Stranding came out, and immediately people came out of the woodwork to voice their opinions on whether or not so-called walking simulators were fun and engaging. Because they sure aren't engaging, because you are just walking around, you're basically watching a movie. But some people got very opinionated about what they look for when they play video games. And I thought that was kind of interesting. Because I wonder what those kinds of people would think about a game like this. Because while I feel like everyone plays games for different reasons and to get different experiences out of it, whether it's like for a power trip or if it's more just to take in interesting experiences as a distraction or just for self-fulfillment. So I have to imagine there's a set of people that at face value are just not going to get anything are just not going to get anything from a game like this, because that's not what they come to video games for. But then at the same time, there's a lot of people that do come to video games for stuff like this, so I imagine, like, there's a pocket of people that would really, in the more mainstream sense, that would really enjoy this game, at least in my opinion. And, like, this game, and Tuki, and just Yumaniki in general. It is a very unique atmosphere and, like, game sense that it brings to the table. And I'll always appreciate it for that. I've been wanting to come back here for a while. It's like, look at the size of this map. Oh my god. Yeah, and up there is September. Oh, wait, I might be able to go to September through here. Yeah, totally. Alright, so I don't have to make the whole trek up there. I kinda want that picnic menu theme, though. Because I think that the trouble with a lot of games like this is that a lot of people seem to operate under the assumption that Earthbound is also a completely flawless game, and it really isn't. Earthbound is not a perfect game by any means. Now, was it worthy of getting panned when it was released in America? Absolutely not. It's an amazing game with a lot of amazing qualities, but, you know. It takes a lot for a game to be an adaptation of another game and have it sort of outgrow the problems of the original product. Like, the downside of a game like Yumaniki is that it can often feel really aimless and storyless if you're not paying super close attention to what the developers want you to see. And that's a problem that carried over into Everhood, in particular. Especially the second game, where the second game seemingly had larger problems. But there was an overarching confusion of, okay, so why exactly am I playing this? Like, why am I a part of the story? Because the game is very self-aware that you are a part of its story. And it like waxes poetic about off, or about like the same kind of morals that are in off, and sort of like Undertale adjacent, but I wouldn't necessarily compare the two. Ah, right. I know I just said that there's a connection to September from here, but I kind of want to go the long way. A case of that I ended up seeing somewhat recently was, or I guess the answer to that problem was a ukulele. Ukulele is a, like, homage to classic Rareware platformers, your Banjo-Kazooies, your Conker's Bad Fur Days. And from what I've heard about that game, it was, like, kinda just whatever. Even though, like, the positive aspect is that they had Grant Kirkhope and David Wise helping them out in the soundtrack, which is a hell of an achievement. But the game itself was just not super fun, from what I heard. And that's because, like, it had a lot of the same issues as Banjo-Kazooie. but it never really outgrew those problems. But there's a happy ending here. They ended up there's Yuka Replayly, which is that kind of a stupid name, but it is an admirable remake because it fixes a lot of the problems of the original game. I feel like it's more than earned. It's like the ability to call itself a remake because it does want to. It wants to improve. It wants to improve. It wants to make a like the team wants to make a better game and like make up for the shortcomings of the original release. So they decided to do that, and I have nothing but respect for them. Not the menu theme I was expecting to get out here. Ooh. Also, I know I've said this before, but the naming logic for the worlds in this game are really, really good. Just that previous area being called April and it being super bright and vibrant and definitely inspired by Onat from Earthbound, and then you get to here, you've slept through all of April, and now you're far away in September, and there's only like a semblance of the bright and happy town that used to be here. Also, maybe it's just me, but this area is kind of giving Moonside. It might just be the NPCs that teleport you around. Oh, cool. The Who Framed Roger Rabbit door, I see. I think I would be fine with moving on to the next location from here. Because this place is amazing, but I have actually been in Minimart before, and I'm seeing parts of September that I haven't seen before. The main goal here is to reignite that joy of discovery. Yeah, but there's the NPC out there with the bike, just all alone. I don't know if you can even access it. Oh, you can. Now hang on, I want to see what happens. Does it do anything? Does it? I wonder if it even lets you drive around in it. Oh, yeah, I guess it does. But barely. No, oh, okay. Teleports work. I was worried it was going to be a gimmick. But the music is now completely different. I love that. And it's also completely different from the normal super happy, like, again, Earthbound adjacent music when you're riding the bike. Love that. I have to wonder if you can ride this bike as a Visage or not. I kind of doubt it. Okay, here's Minimart. Very cool. So now we've got two left. I'm actually gonna take a break for a second because my voice is starting to give a little bit. So I'm gonna go drink some water. BRB. All right, I'm back, and I have some crystal clear water. Just a little bit left. Though we have quite a lot left for the actual the actual tour part of this. Next up is Fasciation World. This is one that I haven't seen at all. I'm very curious, because supposedly this is the deepest location in the game. It's between this and Hometown. So I guess we'll see off of runtime which one's actually the deepest. I think, based on my own struggles, the deepest one might be Inverted Park, because that did take a while. But it's already been 50 minutes. It doesn't even feel like it. Time flies when you're just sitting at the park enjoying life, huh? But yeah, I've got a million ideas for things that I want to do, things that I want to try, especially when it comes to like deliverables I can send out to y'all. I think the next thing that I want to do is I want to try and just go 0 to 100, make a small game in Love 2D. And just see where that takes me. I don't really know what that game is going to be, but I have a huge notepad of just random ideas. Surely I can just pick one of those. Because the thing that I've heard echoed over and over again from everyone that I've like seen talk about working as a game developer is that you always start small. No matter what you do, you always start small, and you build your way up. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I listened to that, given, I mean, everything. I'm a very fatally ambitious person when it comes to the things that I like to do in my spare time. But all the same, I mean, I'm having fun, right? And I learned a lot. Ooh. That is, I am 99% sure that's a Mandelbrot zoom. That's fun. Maybe it says something about me that I can pick it out like that, but I love the Mandelbrot set. I love math. I love doing ridiculous projects with math. I actually have I have an idea for a smaller video that will also be an edited endeavor, but it's going to be a really small thing. Shouldn't take more than like an hour or so to like fully create it, and it's going to take 4 hours to process it into an edited video because video editing software is pain, but maybe I learned to love it. But the idea that I had, and this is not an idea so much as something that I've already done, that I would have to build the explanation for, is I ended up creating a Sudoku in Desmos, because I do still have ideas for Desmos stuff that I want to try and make, because I think there's a lot of funky stuff you can do, like way more than you would initially think. And that includes clickable objects that do various things. Am I walking in circles? This is the parallax room again. And the sun reactor and the night train. Where the heck am I supposed to go here? Overgrown railway, okay. Oh, I see. So I was going the right way. I need to, like, do this whole rigmarole again, but instead of going right, I'll go left. But I have made a Sudoku in Desmos, and, it took a while, but I figured it out, and it's hilarious that it actually works. And it would be very fun to just do a quick video showing it off and explaining how it works. Because, I mean, it's just Sudoku. It's not that complicated. It's just, you have the hardest part is just representing the numbers in, air quotes, space. But you have a list of numbers, 1 through 9, and then 0 representing a blank space. And numbers cannot exist on the same horizontal, on the same vertical, or within the same 3x3 chunk. And there are 9 total 3x3 chunks, making a total of 81 spaces. And, I mean, that logic wasn't easy to implement, but it's a lot simpler than I was expecting. Because you can kind of use... You can use array functions, and you can kind of cheat a little bit. Because what you can essentially do is you can use conditional statements, array functions, and then a total, like get the sum of all the values in the array, and then what that ends up being is like you can check how many items in an array pass a specific condition. And if that value is equal to 1, then that means that going across the list and checking for a specific number, the only number that came up positive was the number that's supposed to come up positive. Because you're checking everything that is equal to index 3. Well, if just index 3 is equal to index 3, then you did it right. I wonder if there's... I wonder if this is automatic or if there's something I actually need to do to make this move. Oh, there we go. Man, the people who make these games really, really like trains and like train stations. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, this is a really cool like panorama. Oh my god, real world imagery. Real world imagery. Photorealistic images. My beloved. Awesome. Come to think of it, I wonder if I should, I don't know. I wonder if I should, timestamp this video for when I go to each location. Because the end goal is I'm going to all of these. Now, how long that ends up taking, I'm not sure. I've got until probably like 4 or 5 p.m. because I got homework that I also need to do, but that's not gonna take too long. Ooh, it's a shark cage. Bye, shark cage. Okay, good. I was supposed to go here. Ah, right. This is where you get lumen. I didn't even realize I've been here before, but I've definitely been to Wisteria Grove. Yes, and I get to go to real Wisteria Grove. I don't just immediately leave to a Nexus location. Oh my god, this color palette is so nice. Purples and oranges and aquamarines. There really is nothing quite like this. And I mean, hell, uh, that idea that I had for a game that I just make back to front and Love 2D, I could just make that project me actually getting off my rear and porting Chapter 1 of my RPG. Because it is done. It is entirely finished. It's just, you know, currently operating in Isaac's engine. But everything that I have made should be able to translate one-to-one. on paper that's the case. Like there's a couple of things that I know I'm going to have to modify. And I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, because there's some features that I ended up doing by taking advantage of some of Isaac's systems, so it wouldn't work in a more general case. But by and large, I feel like a lot of it would transfer in a one-to-one mapping. But I need to, like, get my workflow down first. Was that a bone? This feels like a completely different map than what I'm seeing here. Quartz Barrens. Interesting. Yeah, this is not what I was looking for, I don't think. But again, sometimes it's nice to get lost. You end up finding some things you never would have found otherwise. I don't know why, I'm in a very wistful mood today. I guess it's just because of the occasion. 400 is a big number, and it's easy to forget that. It's like I've been doing this for 2 years. And, I mean, maybe it goes without saying, but I've been deeply enjoying myself. Oh. This music. Is this a remix of Tuki music? That is really strange. I don't know if I even noticed that. Was I ever here before? Man, I don't even remember if I made it this far. 'Cause I know I've been to Wisteria Grove. I might have stopped once I got to the grove itself because it was, I was running out of time and I already got Lumen. Oh, the murder closet. Yeah, the murder closet. Whoa! This is next. Oh my god! I wasn't expecting this to be the right place to go. I should probably take a picture of this if this is a location for a book cover. It's like Flying Fish World. If Flying Fish World was awesome. Whoa. Oh, there's a Maiko down there. wonder if I can go up and talk to her. Or talk. It's collective unconscious, so I doubt she's gonna have much to say. This is the ghost room. Cool. Ah, right. Oh, Rumley Crossing is where I'm going next. I see. I see. So I'm at yellow. Green. Oh. Is it here? I think it is, yeah. Ah, so you need rodent. Hello. Yeah, I can talk to the Maiko. Whoa. That's awesome. This area is such a vibe. Ah, so I can go further still. There's another boardwalk down there. Oh. Ah! There are no other connections in here. Cool. Ah! That's disturbing. I suppose it is called Fasciation World. I don't know what I expected there. That's a face. Hello. Nice to see ya. And we only have one collective unconscious location left. And that is the hometown. I'll give it a spin just to be sporting, but we all know what it's gonna land on. And this, to my memory, is the deepest location in the game, though it might be Fasciation World. Yeah, no, this is also really deep. Oh heck yeah, Moonlit Path. This is another. This is. There's some worlds in a lot of these games that I would consider like not quite Nexus locations because they're not. They're slightly further away from the Nexus, but it's like Grey Road, where it's like they're not technically Nexus locations, but they may as well be. This area feels like one of those. It's got a certain like familiarity and tenderness to it. And I'm very familiar with this route because Sunset Woods is on path to Uncanny World, I believe. Though this might be the first time I've gone here and not gone directly to Uncanny World. And I'm kind of hoping that the freezing thing doesn't happen again, but if it happens, it happens. I can just pulse the pause menu to get over it. Yeah, it is happening again. Still no word on why this happens. This might just be a lag thing. Oh, that's gonna take a while, especially with this like hobbling around like this. Come on, you. Ooh. It feels like I'm pause buffering, but no, I'm just trying to move. Is it the plants? Oh my god, wait, I think it's the plants that are doing it. Okay. I don't know what's causing that. There must be like some... I wonder if that's intentional? That might be an issue that's just linked to like the way that they're rustling. That is kind of fascinating. I didn't even notice that before. Oh, shoot! It's an area I haven't seen. Is this work in progress, or does this lead to other areas? This leads to afterwards. Looks like it just leads to afterwards. Okay. There's no one-way paths, so I'm fine just taking a quick detour. Ooh. Yeah, because this is what leads back. Whoa. Second main area, yes. And then that leads to afterwards. I saw a glimpse of what this area might look like. Ooh. What? Oh. Oh my god, it's Lumen! So what the heck did the vending machines give you here? I can only assume that's Danko. So true. Oh. Hell yeah, the Aztec dudes. Oh, it's still doing it. It's still doing the thing. Interesting. I'm kind of debating whether I want to just do collective unconscious here. Well, that was fast. I didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess there's not really much else here. These doors don't lead anywhere. Maybe they led somewhere before I broke the crystal ball shit. Basalt fields. And then the next area is called Body Bog. Body Bog? Interesting. So is this a path that I have to follow, or can I can venture out the path. Okay, cool. This is straight up a Yumaniki door. Yeah, and then Body Bog. This is a docks equivalent. Oh. Well, there's the body. Is the implication supposed to be people are dying and then getting thrown in the bog? I wonder. Okay, hang on. Where are there 2 feet? Over there. This is not the right way. It looks like I can loop back in pretty easily. It's maps like this that make me happy that diagonal movement is regularly used in Collective Unconscious. Can you imagine going through this as just one big RPG Maker diagonal path? Oh. Oh, this is different. This is I was looking for okay, hang on. Yeah, okay, this is still Body Bog. No, wait, I think this is correct. The little weird snake thing. And then this is the Yumaniki thing. The room full of flowers. Oh, cool. And then this is what am I thinking of? It's like that area in is it Wilderness? I think it might just be called Wilderness. And this area is huge, if I recall correctly. Yeah, oh my god. The things I do to get to a streetlight path. If nothing else, it seems like it's not necessarily a teleport maze, because red just leads to nothing. Yeah, that's red. This area is cool. Which is teleport mazes are something you need to enjoy with a small spoon because they can get very irritating. But this is hardly a teleport maze. It's just a little confusing sometimes because of how well these ladders blend in. Ah, okay. I was going to say, I sure hope that I don't get teleported all the way back to the start. Whee! Oh. And there's blood, is there? Don't like going somewhere else. Hmm. Ah. The next one is in fact Cloud City Trail. Okay. I wonder if I have enough for the menu theme. Because it does say that it's a menu themed cellar. Wait. There's 3 different ones, and I don't think I have enough for any. Yeah. Yeah, shoot. I'm honestly considering whether I want to just do collective unconscious stuff here, because like this has already been quite a long, quite a long endeavor, and I've seen a lot of very cool stuff that I haven't seen before. Oh, back here. Oh, and these stupid plants are back. Ooh. Nothing? Okay, nothing. I thought I was being clever. Whoa. Oh, that's not a connection. Okay. I'm going to assume it's up here somewhere. Ah, there you are. Oh my god, is this a Ponico? Is this a Ponico's house event? There's no way, right? Doesn't look like it, though there is something. That's gorgeous. Man. What a beautiful game. What a beautiful set of games, really. I'm debating whether or not I want to stop here, honestly. I might go to one more deep location, but the more that I think about it, the more I realize that the stuff that I had written down was mostly stuff that I've already done before. But this was everything that I did with Collective Unconscious was most of it was entirely new experiences. And I like that. Let me just poke at the areas that other people are in right now. Snowy World I've been to. RGB Sewers I don't think I've been to. Right, because this can lead to what's wrong. Huh. How about Gradient City? Where is this? Oh, this is the threatening gradient shows up at your front door. I have been here, so I must have been to... I think I went through Scrimblow World, so I have been here. Dreams of Fragrance I've been to... Okay, it looks like that's a stopping point. And then Bridge from Beyond connects to a couple of places. One of them's Agoraphobia. Candy Tile Halls, Cardiovascular. I really like how... It's annoying to try and find deep locations, but I like how interconnected everything is here. It's hard for a location to stick out. And that's amazing, frankly. It really shows how collaborative this whole thing is. But yeah. I think I will cut it off, because that was a satisfying way to end it. Though, before I go, I do want to look at some of these menu themes and some of these, book covers in particular. Because this is the one that I want to do. I was saying before, I should probably equip this one. There's Golfer. Glowing is tempting. Ooh. Oh, that's bright. It's the red one. It's kind of that's classic. Oh, oh! Welcome back to the 90s. That's painful. That's painful to look at. I don't know why. I'm feeling nostalgic. Nostalgic and morose, but for no real reason. Because, you know, I've been having a lot of fun with this. Ooh, that looks very nice. Not funny, didn't laugh. This was... Oh god, what world was this from? I want to say it was from Saturated School? Oh, this is the one I just got. That's Uncanny World. One of these days I need to get the rest of these. But I mean, that does... In order to get these, that does require me to do all the rest of the content in this game. I'll think about it. Alright. I think I'll call it here. I could have just pressed 1. Thanks a lot for watching so far, y'all. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And here's to many more. I have plans to play a lot of other fan games going forward. Not all of them on YNO, but, you know, I gotta be mentally prepared for some of them. In terms of, like, them being emotionally impactful and also some of them just being kind of weird and difficult to wrap your head around. But I'm excited regardless. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Thanks so much for watching, y'all.